I.S.U.P.K.
Don't remember this guy, man. Remember the black Messiah, man. Remember Christ, man, I.S.U.P.K, man. For black men from the tribe of Judah. Don't remember this guy. This guy's a devil. Don't remember this guy, man. Well, they're gonna tell you about remembering the people that's on that was in World War II. What about the Tuskegee Airmen, man? They were in World War II too. They fought for this country, and then they came back to this country and was treated like dirt, man. Treated like nothing, man. Treated like animals. Just like they treat us today, man. So don't remember their ancestors. Remember your ancestors and what y'all went through, man, and what we go through every day, man. Remember those children that got murdered, that got shot down in Uvalde, Texas, just this week. Remember them, man. Do it for them, man. You should come over here, get you a flyer, try to change your life, and do it for your ancestors, man, and do it for the brothers and sisters that get murdered and shot down every day, man. Yeah, that's doing it for the culture, man. That's doing it for your culture, man. At one point in time, we remembered our ancestors, man. But now we don't even care. We don't even care about our ancestors now. We don't even care about what Big Mama went through. We don't even care about what Harriet Tubman went through. We don't even care about Nat Turner, man. We don't care about none of our ancestors, man. Give me that, Rock. 32. Yep.
Come on, come. This is the book of Deuteronomy. Chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Right, consider the days of old, man. And it says, consider the years of many generations, man. How many generations we've been here in America? We've been in America for about 500 years, man. 500 years that we've been going through this pain and turmoil that we go through every single day, man. Every single day. And we've been going through it, and it don't seem like it's getting nowhere, right? It seems like we keep going through it every single day. Because we are going through it every single day, man. And as soon as that devil went in there and murdered those brothers and sisters at Tops, right? Right after that, we wasn't even done mourning for that. And now some little Hispanic children got murdered at school, man. Those babies, man, did nothing to nobody, man. But they got murdered and shot down in school, man. In school. This place is hell for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You should remember that, man. Remember that. Keep going. Read that one more time.
Come. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
It says consider the years of many generations, man. Consider your grandmama. Consider your granddaddy. Consider your great-granddaddy. Consider your great-great-granddaddy when he used to walk in the streets and the so-called Edomite, a white man, will walk on the same side of the street. He will have to get over and get in the mud, man. Remember that. Right. Remember that. If that don't put a fire under your belly, what will? Right. What will? What about Emmett Till? Remember him, man. Remember him when they came and plucked him out of his bed and beat him half swollen and until where his mama didn't recognize him. And then 70 years later, on the deathbed, the little white lady that said he whistled at her, she said that it was all a lie. Why did we have to die for lies? We've been dying for lies our whole life, man. It's about time we die for the truth, man. It's about time you sacrifice for the truth, man. That's right. Sacrifice your lives like we do over here, man. This is the Saturday, man. We could be doing anything else in the world. Well, we got brothers over here from Houston, from Killeen, from Austin, right everywhere in America. We got brothers over here, and they're out right now bringing the truth to you, sacrificing their lives. We got kids, we got wives we could be with, but no, we come out here to speak to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to tell you to do what?
Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Right, consider the years of many generations. Keep going.
Come, as thy father and he will show thee.
Right, that's saying the same thing, man. Consider what your father would say, man.
Right.
What would your forefathers say, man? Would they tell you to celebrate Memorial Day? Would they be out here telling you to look at everybody as equal and be equal like everybody else? No. They'll tell you that you're the children of Israel, you're the children of Yashala, and you should be on top of everybody. You're the greatest people that the Lord has ever made, man. You're the greatest thing on this planet. That's what they would tell you, man. Keep going, Ark.
Come thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Right, you ask your elders, they'll tell you too about all the atrocities that happen to you, man. Because the Lord is trying to wake you up to you being the greatest people on this planet, man.
Right.
The Lord is trying to tell you that he loves you and nobody but you. And that's why you go through what you go through, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Because if you didn't go through it, you'd just be like everybody else. But you go through it because the Lord wants you to be better than everybody else, man. The Lord wants you to be better than everybody else. So it's about time you act like it. It's about time we act better than everybody else, man. It's about time you come over here, get you a flyer, and you learn something about yourself, man. Do it for the culture, man. Do it for the culture. Remember, give me that one more time.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
Right.
Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee.
Right.
Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Right. And let me tell you one more thing, something else they'll tell you. Give me Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Give me Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Because it's all throughout the Bible, man. They'll tell you this too. They will tell you to remember all the atrocities that the white man did to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans over the years, man. Remember the Trail of Tears. They'll tell you to remember Battle at Wounded Knee, which is really Massacre at Wounded Knee. They'll tell you to remember all of the Native American bones that is right here underneath the Alamo right now. That's what they will tell you, man. They'll tell you to remember slavery. They'll tell you to remember them hanging your grandmama upside down and cutting her womb open, man, and letting the fetus of the babies fall out, and them stumping on the babies' heads, them taking the babies down to the bayou as alligator bait. They will tell you to remember that, man. You ain't gonna fill the cities with you ain't gonna fill the face of the earth with cities no more. New York is gonna be gone. Chicago is gonna be gone. LA is gonna be gone. San Antonio is gonna be gone. All these cities that you hold near and dear for is gonna be gone. London, gone. Moscow, gone. All of these different cities are gonna be gone. Now give me that in Deuteronomy 25, 17. Deuteronomy 25 and 17. You should remember your ancestors, man. Remember this, man. If you don't remember anything, remember this. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when you would come forth out of Egypt. Remember what Amalek did.
It said, remember what Amalek did. Who is Amalek? Amalek is a so-called white man. It's some more of these white devils. It said, remember what Amalek did. Keep going. Give me that smoke.
Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt.
It said, remember what Amalek did when you came forth out of Egypt. When you came out of Egypt, all you was trying to do was escape the Egyptians. That's all you was trying to do, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. You was trying to get away from some oppressors. Just like here, man. And what did Amalek do? Amalek did not let you pass, man. Amalek smote the hindmost of you, man. Destroyed the uttermost of you in the back, man. You know who was in the back? Your grandmama was in the back. You know who was in the back? The old, the sick, the young. That's who was in the back, man. Keep going, Ark.
Verse 18. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee.
Right, when you were on the run, Amalek came and smote the hindmost of you, man. He met you when you was out running from the Egyptians, man. That's what he did. when you were nothing, man. When you was just trying to escape and get a little bit of food, man. You was trying to escape and become a great nation. Amalek, he smote the hindmost of you, man. He murdered the hindmost of you. He murdered the elderly, the old people, just like he did in Tops. Just like he did at Tops. He murdered the elderly. And then he murdered the young, because that's who was in the back too. Just like they did in Uvalde, man. That's what happens, man. You see how history repeats itself? Keep going, Ark.
Even all that were feeble behind thee.
Right.
When thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not God.
Right, because he didn't fear what the Most High was going to do. He didn't fear the Most High. He should fear the Most High now. If you see everything that's happening right now in over there in Russia and in Ukraine, that's his ending coming, man. That's the ending of the white man coming. And if you if you pay attention, you'll know that the rising of Israelites, of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is coming now. Right? That's what happens, man. That's what happens. When one kingdom comes, when one kingdom falls, another kingdom comes. And that is the kingdom of I.S.U.P.K. That's who that is, man. He's coming for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to set thee on top. So the replacement theory was real. The replacement theory was real. Right? Rise, Israel, man. You rise, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Quit being so docile here in America, letting you lie to you back to sleep. Right. That's all they're doing. They're lying to you back to sleep, man. It's time you wake up, man.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it works, son.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?